I was basically suicidal at the time.
Oh.
I'd had enough. Wanted to give everything up and just thought, why me? Why me?
Thanks for joining us for Visionathon. Sorry, I was like, what was the name of that song? Week where wonderful people like a Vision family member, Helen and Janet from Campbelltown in Tasmania. They've sown some seed today. Thank you very, very much, because it is it is seed sowing day.
You did it.
I did it.
It's
Thank
also
you so-
bell ringing day. We need to ring the bell once. Another $1,000 step on the board there. Or there's someone else giving online.
And we're only three people away.
That's right. So that will be one of the three. Woo! So that means now, well, there it is. So we need two more people to respond to get to 650 responses so far. So that's maybe
Amazing.
Yourself as an individual, maybe your family teaming together, maybe your church community, maybe you're in business and your business wants to make a donation. Two more needed right now to get to 650 responses. For Visionathon so far.
So good, so good. We love hearing your stories when you give us a call, 1-800-316-316. Someone who's given us a call this morning is Brian up in Smithfield in Queensland. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning. How are you?
We're all the better from hearing from you, twinsies. Now, you've pulled over on the side of the road there. You're on your way to work this morning doing some heavy work with some heavy machinery, but you left a comment for us that absolutely blew us away. You told us that if it wasn't for Vision, you wouldn't be alive.
Yes, correct.
And what does that mean? Unpack it for me, because that makes me feel very curious.
Well, basically, I had a terrible childhood. Not very much luck. Was abused as a child a couple of times. I was run over by a car. I'd fallen through a glass window and nearly died.
Oh, my goodness.
Before the age of 7.
Oh, my.
Anyway, my life didn't get much better and I couldn't deal with it, so I turned to drugs and alcohol like everyone does. Try and wipe it off my mind. And anyway, I bumped into a fella who listened to Vision Radio, and he was a pastor. And he told us, he must have known that something was wrong, obviously, because he was a godly person. Anyway, he prayed over me and told me to a few things, and told me about Vision Radio. And anyway, one thing led to another, because I was basically suicidal at the time. And I'd had enough. Wanted to give everything up, and I just thought, why me? And couldn't deal with it. It was just too much. And and then once it just got better and better, and I prayed, and he kept ringing me, and I was starting to get angry, thinking, why does he keep bothering me? not realising what was going on, but basically he must have been God talking to him, telling him to help me. And I didn't see that at the start, but eventually I did, and then oh mate, I'm just so blessed now, and feel so blessed now. I finally realised what was going on.
That's amazing. How long ago was that, Brian, that you were introduced to Vision and that the pastor prayed with you?
That would have been probably 10 years ago at least.
Wow, that is awesome.
And we've and fast forward nowadays, walking with the Lord, you're still listening to Vision. Things are a lot better.
Yeah, only Vision. I don't listen to anything else.
I love it, and I believe it touched your wife too. Like, she found the Lord.
Yeah, she'd had a terrible childhood, just the same. Pretty much everything that I'd gone through, she'd gone through. She had her father die at 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
She had a stepfather that abused her, and she had 3 of her friends used to come over, and then he abused all of them. They've all since committed suicide, and they're dead now.
Wow, that's incredible. What a transformation! I mean, this pastor that you've connected with. That's a real blessing, and it's amazing how just that one connection. This guy that obviously had a caring heart, saw that you were struggling, and just reached out and just kept reaching out, like you were saying, sort of bugging you a little bit, but it made a difference. The Holy Spirit worked through him, And that's just an amazing story, Brian. I think when we get off the phone from you, I'm going to make a little note here, and we're going to put you in touch with Eric. And I think we should get you to tell your story in full on the story. But thanks so much for sharing a bit of it with us today. And, the reality is that one of the simplest ways to share God's good news is to introduce them to Vision. Because, this is what this pastor's done. He said that, Brian, hey, just tune in, have a listen, see what God can do. Many don't know that we're even there. But we're seeing some amazing things happen through the broadcast going out, the scriptures, the music, the teaching that's happening. It's transforming lives. And this is a great example of it, the seed that's being sown into Brian's life. And, with your donation to Visionathon, $100 will actually allow us to introduce 1,000 people to Vision through digital marketing.
Wow.
$1,000 will introduce 10,000 people to Vision so that they are at least aware of it. Then what they do with that is up to them, but at least then they know, they're aware that it's there. In towns that already have a Vision station, we can make this happen through digital marketing. So we want to encourage you today to think about a way that you can sow this seed in such a simple way to reach more people. You can do that right now with your tax-deductible gift. Click donate at vision.org.au. We just need one more response, by the way, to get to 650. So you can be that person to tick us over that little milestone. You can do it in the free Vision Christian Media app. Tap donate there or call 1-800-316-316. It's Seed Sowing Day. Sow a seed into lives like Brian's.